Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Wednesday, August 26th, and a couple of weather headlines. One more chilly day and then summer 2.0 will kick in. It'll start out slowly with temperatures getting back to near normal for Friday into the weekend when we can have highs around 80, but then we'll go above normal for the next couple of weeks with lots of 80-degree temperatures. And again, lots of growing degree days. We'll have favorable amount of moisture. So it looks like a pretty good pattern across the Great Lakes area. And then the second big headline, watch out, here comes Erica. And Erica could threaten the southeast states late next week into the Labor Day weekend, and it could become possibly a major hurricane. Again, from Florida to Virginia, you want to keep an eye on the models over the next week. Right now, the most likely area that could get hit or make landfall would be across the Carolinas, but certainly that could change with lots of times before the storm. Could stay offshore and not pose a huge threat, but again, anywhere in the southeast United States. We'll certainly want to follow the models here over the next several days. And if we look at the state of Michigan right now across the area, you can see temperatures with all the cloud cover fairly uniform in the mid-50s. We expect another cool day today with highs only getting into the 60s with lots of clouds. Can't rule out an isolated sprinkle or shower, but most areas will not see very much in the way of measurable precipitation. Just a kind of another nasty cool day for late summer. If we look at a live view outside the window here at Ransom Road, this is the inbound scales here, and you can see the cloud cover in the background. If we look at the next map, you can see across the northwest Great Lakes, you can see temperatures in the 50s across the UP, Wisconsin. But look at International Falls with some clearing skies. Their temperatures have dropped down to 35 degrees, so a very cold start to the day there. If we look at the weather map for today, you can see high pressure off to our south will move slowly off to the east, and as it does, that return flow is going to help bring warmer air into the area. And with the low pressure system now across the northeastern part of Montana, it's going to drop down into the plains across Iowa and then turn to the northeast through Wisconsin and Michigan. And it'll bring a slight chance, well, I shouldn't say a slight chance, I think a chance of showers and thunder showers to the Great Lakes area for later on Saturday into Sunday. Not a lot of precipitation expected with this, mainly around a quarter to a half an inch. So that'll actually be a pretty nice rain before the real warm air, I think kicks in here beginning next week. And you can see on the weather map that system will drop down across the plains and it'll move to the northeast. And won't be any cold air behind that one. And if we look at the severe weather outlook here over the next 8 days, you can see as this rolls through, not any real strong system, so right now the potential for severe weather across much of the United States is quite low here during the period that will cover most of next week. If we look at the precipitation expected over the next 7 days, you can see favorable amounts of moisture across Michigan with some heavier amounts back across Wisconsin into southern Minnesota into northwestern Iowa. And you can see quite dry with all this heat off to the south of us. And whenever you have some building heights across the northern Great Lakes this time of year, you start to watch for trouble. And you can see this is the area of very heavy rainfall forecast over the next 7 days. And that'll shift to the north as we expect Erica, once it gets into the southeast part of the United States offshore, it's going to really intensify and could become, again, possibly a Category 3 or higher hurricane. Certainly a Category 2 looks very possible. And again, right now, anywhere from Virginia all the way down to Florida, you need to really keep an eye on the forecast. But the most favored area right now, based off the models, looks to be the Carolinas. So we'll see how that pans out over the next several days. And as far as the precipitation we've seen over the last week, we picked up 0.85 of an inch here in Breckenridge. And you can see with evapotranspiration rates of around 7/10 during the same period, we actually have a positive moisture gain in the soil. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day, and 73s to all.